Test, test. Coming to you live from fabulous Switchblade Studios in historic Minneapolis, Minnesota, your pal Johnny Sixgun of the Twin Cities Game Club here for the Summer Solstice Special, the S3 plan. Or was that from Metal Gear Solid 2? No, we're here for Classic 2. Classic 2 mode here in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Just the other day, the DLC, the $10 paid DLC for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, the final update for this multi-platform crowd-funded, kick-started game. It's been quite a while, 9 years since it was first announced. We've finally got the last bit of DLC, and we're having some fun with it, with Classic Mode 2, Dominique's Curse, or, as I like to call it on occasion, Dominique's Revenge, or we'll call it all manner of things tonight while I'm confusing it with Castlevania 2, while I'm confusing it with Phazanadu, when I'm confusing it with Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Yes, Classic 2, Dominique's Curse is totally Castlevania 2, folks. So, if you were a big fan of Simon's Quest, perhaps you too would be interested in catching Dominique's Curse. But let's keep on keeping on. We are continuing. I've done a little offline grinding. The astute will notice my playtime's increased, as has my completion. I've backtracked with my new power to break walls, and I may or may not have located a nice little secret that has propelled our quest even further. So let's get into it. We're not gonna horse around here, gang. We gotta try to beat this thing. And we'll play a little catch-up, we'll play a little mustard. Throw me the hot dog. Hot Dog, the movie. Big ski picture. We're going to talk a lot about ski movies. Ski school. Ski patrol. All of them. That's what we're talking tonight, folks. Here we go. I have, in my spare time, uncovered a little side story in here, and by following the fetch quest, I got the True Sight Shard. This kind of puts a little sparkle on secret areas that I can attack and maybe find an item, or maybe I can even find some of the Logoth pages. Yes, let's check out some of these Logoth pages I have located. Apparently, you go back into those palaces that you've already been into and you can look around. Bathan is the Duke concerned with expedient travel over great distances. One should take care as he can attack without being seen. So there we go. That would have been a nice hint for the first boss, but, you know, we didn't need that. Striking quickly after a dash attack will inflict extra damage to a weakened foe. Well, isn't that just lovely? Destroying a human soul is the rite of passage whereby a demon earns a title of hunter. We've imbued these pages with holy power and hidden them in each fortress. Assembling the completed tome may weaken Baal's hold over Limbo. So I'm suspecting that in order to get some sort of a good ending, I'm going to have to collect all of these pages. So I think I've missed one. We'll see what we can find. But the spell concealing Baal's palace is bound to the life force of 4 Dukes of Hell. When a place in the human world is overwhelmed by tragedy, it appears in Limbo as such. The land of demons is always expanding. Simply defeating Baal, though hardly simple, may not be enough to grant passage out of Limbo. What else is needed to reach the human realm? Well, there we go, gang. Those are the Logoth pages. Pages left by previous demon hunters, which may help lead us out of Limbo and enact our revenge against our sworn enemies. As we play as the evil nun, Dominique, one of the primary antagonists in Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. Let's also fire up the map. Take a look up and right here, gang. There's a green zone. This wasn't uncovered before. I found that in my spare time as well. It is very reminiscent of Super Metroid. It's one of those rooms, yes, one of those rooms where there are 4 totems, 4 shrines, and as you defeat the bosses, something happens to those shrines. And I wonder if perhaps we defeat 2 more bosses, that something would happen up there. Who knows? We'll see what shakes out. I still have yet to cheat, folks. I haven't looked up anything on this game. Did that extra hour of offline grinding, so you don't have to suffer me going back through those fortresses again. We're gonna progress. And I hope everyone's having a fine evening. Look at this with this new True Sight Shard. This shard opens the user's eyes to reveal deception. Not Tecmo's Deception, the third-person dungeon trap-laying and hero thwarting game on the PlayStation consoles. Very interesting series. Tecmo's Deception. Played the most of Tecmo's Deception 2 on the PlayStation. Although I do own Tecmo's... I shouldn't say Tecmo's. Just regular Deception. Come on, Dominique, let's quit talking about defeating wandering heroes, and let's beat up these monkey men. I know I briefly mentioned being excited to see Monkey Man. The lead actor, I don't recall his name, something Patel. I just saw him recently in The Green Knight. I've been looking forward to that one. Always. Oh no, we've made a mistake. We've fallen into the hole. Look at all that dough I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna take the hit this time, gang, just because I've got more than enough cash on hand. And I want those extra lives to play with. They've got a very nice and generous life system here, and Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Classic 2 mode, Dominique's Curse. Start with 2 lives. Alright, you got your energy meter, that's cool. You can get potions and what have you to mitigate death. Can we make that jump? We can make the jump. And that true sight shard allowing me to see that I can crack open that wall, grab that ether. Nothing more hellacious than a woman of the cloth on an ether bench. Seen somebody try to start one of my dead cars with a can of ether once. That, boy, nothing sadder than seeing your car on fire. Wish to Christ that was the only car of mine that I've seen on fire in my day, but hey, win some, you lose some, folks. Hey, anybody order a hot rod? Speaking of hot rod, who's ever heard of that? Hot rod, Roddy Piper, R.I.P. Piper. Back in the day, old Hot Rod had himself a television pilot with former governor, I shouldn't say the governor, that's already, come on, Jesse the Mind Ventura. Ah, the moon wanes, and I sense a change. Yes, we have the day-night mechanic, as we do in Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Let's go ahead and use a potion. Why not? You can always buy more. But the name of this TV pilot, starring Jesse the Body Ventura, the first governor I helped elect. He was the first governor I voted for, and he got in. Was it because I liked Predator and The Running Man, or did I agree with his politics? Hey, I'll never tell. But it's a mix of both, actually. So yeah, you got Rowdy Roddy Piper of They Live fame, one of John Carpenter's more fun movies. It's fun and cromulent. Hot Rod and Jesse the Mind Ventura together in Body Slam. 2 former wrestlers go on to be cops or something like that. It didn't make it past the pilot. It's not great, but you can find it on YouTube. I watched it. What are you gonna do? Right, Wolfie? Oh, hey, yo. Alright, we've got some shifting sands up here. Horatio sands. Ooh, I don't know if he was canceled or not. Whatever, doesn't matter. Keep on keeping on, creeping on. Whacking these wolves. Picking up these remains. It remains to be seen. I did hear a hot tip earlier in the game that you can find some secrets in these shifting sands. However, I'm not too keen on locating the one. Just sounds a little harrowing. I got those bad dogs down there. That's nothing I need any part of. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention at the end of the Body Slam pilot, Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura, they get a dog. I can't tell you what they named the dog. You have to see it to believe it, folks. Go ahead and check it out on YouTube at your leisure. Do it now while I'm trying to beat this game. It'll take us a little while, but I'm going to try for it tonight. We're going to give it a shot. The Megiddo depths. The plundering. Have you ever heard of the 3 rings of marriage, the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. Oh, oh. Hey, we got a few more gigs for you tonight. Gonna keep doing Neil Hamburger impersonations to curry the favor of the elitist hipster crowd. That's primarily who we pander to here. Everyone else in town is no doubt playing Elden Ring right now. But that's okay. We like to do our own thing on the channel here, and I'm scared of it. I'm scared of the From Software games. Oh, and those... Ah, a waxing moon, and I hope a reprieve from this madness. Macho madness. Let's keep on creeping on here. We're gonna hopefully run into a town here. Oh, there we go. We got a nice merchant friend. Ah, this once proud city lies in ruin. But there's still value to be found if you know where to look. If you understand my meaning, haha. Very good, gang. So we can purchase some nectar here, a divine draft to increase our maximum HP. HP max. And now we got the ectoplasm. Put it in the toaster and it dances. And I could exchange these monstrous remains for cash money. However, when you die and continue, I don't think you lose any remains, but you lose half your cash. So best to keep it, I'd say keep it fluid, but in this case, more viscous. And perhaps, oof. Well, what do you got? You got atoms into molecules, into elements, into cells, into tissues, into organs, into systems, into organisms. And it goes on, people. And I don't even know what I'm talking about here. That's one of the palaces. We want to go in there. We want to stir up some trub, take down a boss, maybe get some new powers. But I also want to find a new town. Golgotha, the place of the skull. That's where Jesus Christ was impaled on the cross. That's fun. That's a fun fact for you. That's, you know, a little something. That way you don't have to go to the Stations of the Cross this year. I suppose we've already missed Easter. Happy summer solstice, everybody. Oh, yes, I did. I was starting to wander again. Mentioned the Monkey Man, and I want to see it. It's my hope it's something between Drive and Bloodsport and Hotline Miami. Alright, this is ridiculous. This is, let's keep on creeping on here. Okay, dead end. Last time I had found a dead end like this. It turned out there was a specific grave that you kneel at, and something happens. The whole puzzle unfolded organically, and it related to things that the villagers had mentioned earlier. And it was a throwback to Castlevania 2. So those are the only hints I'm going to give you, folks. You can solve that mystery and find that shard, that absolutely necessary True Sight shard for yourself. You can find that if you decide to pay $10 for this DLC over the price of the base game, which I paid $100 for. Of course, I got the physical version with a couple of cool boxes, a soundtrack CD, a keychain, a pin, a lot of cool stuff. Not to mention the code for Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. Sometimes I call it Circle of the Moon, even though that's the Game Boy game. Here we go, gang. Let's wander into the next palace. Let's see what we got for cash. rolling in dough, organs aplenty, maxed out items, and our courage is maxed out. Let's hit it. Fallen City, falling on hard times here with your pal Johnny Sixgun. How we doing, folks? It's been a while. It was supposed to be a quick one and done for us with this game, but that's okay. So, happy accidents are what this channel's all about, and I'm getting a call from Bob Ross's lawyers right now. Oh my stars in heaven, things have devolved quickly into horror here in this. Oh, this is not going to go well. It's fine. Everything's fine. I got too excited. As I've noted, we have to locate these Logoth pages. They might contain the power to defeat this awful demon Baal. Or maybe it's just for an achievement, I don't know. But typically, they're going to be located in these... see this block down here that's kind of sparkling and flashing? Since we've got that true sight shard, we can see what's happening there, and it's shit. That one is shit. I died the exact same way that I died last time. That's how we like to do it, though, folks. We don't like to learn. Just like to burn. The old burn and earn. Whoever did a little illegal piracy back in the day, just sell those DVDs on the street. A little bootlegging. It's not, and that's not my scene. That seems a tad greasy. Although it's not to say that some of the video CDs I purchased on eBay back in the day may or may not have been of dubious origin. And there's the whole legitimacy of fan-subbed VHS, or things tossed on archive.org. Where do you stand, folks? Are you a preservationist? Are you a pirate? Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. We are enjoying my whiskey of choice, Weiser's Canadian, the biggest selling whiskey in all of Canada, despite the fact we're south of the border here in summertime Minnesota. Little Canadian whiskey with Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's the Fruit Splash variety, the cherry. Alright, that was a lucky jump there. Also in the off hours, I have powered up Dominique's whip to its fullest extent, to its longest length. I checked all the walls that I could, and all the previous areas that you can see in that first video, but I didn't want to bore you folks with backtracking, and quite frankly, I had some time to myself yesterday, and I kind of wanted to play this game some more. At the end of the day, games are for playing. I guess. There's no lesson to be learned here. Let's not get too wacky. Adios, ghosts. Oh, can we go back? Looks like we have a bit of treasure there. Could be one of our sought-after Logoth pages. Let's check it out, gang. It was easy to miss because my face was in the way. Alright. Didn't hurt, whatever it was. Ah, okay. Looks like we can go underwater at some point. We're going to want that underwater shard. Some demon had alluded to it. But I'm not going to take the dip quite yet. One rabbit dip, $500. Not Angelo. Alright, that was a pretty wild jump there, and that happens sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky and it just sort of works out. There's one of our Logoth pages. A fallen angel turned Duke of Hell. Folklore amuses himself by summoning violent storms to overturn sea ships, stranding the crewmen's souls in limbo. Well, it's kind of a dick move on his part. I really think he should refrain from doing that, to be honest. This guy's got to settle down. Ooh. Right in the bone zone. We do have our choice of choices when it comes to our weapons. We have the handy dagger. A shard to conjure a small blade thrown forward at high speed, 1 MP. We've got the bone arc, reminiscent of the axe from Castlevania. Shard to conjure a spinning bone weapon, thrown upward in an arc, 3 MP. Or, like holy water, the unholy fire. Shard to conjure a small bottle which creates a puddle of flame when broken, 3 MP. Because it's 3 MP. Ha! 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 3 MP. And at that point, the channel imploded. Ooh, he had to, Oh! It's gonna make some sort of an axe pun. No matter what I said, it would not have been funny. So, you know, we just didn't do that. Hey, here's some, do-re-mi. Might want to consider using a potion soon. That's why we buy them. Buy them and use them, gang. Hey, and don't forget to press L1 to do a back step, down, and jump to do that accelerator. Probably could have tried a little harder there. That's alright. That's fine. Ah, no food at charm. I believe that relieves poison. Oh, just a nice invincibility charm. That's kind of nice. Okay, there is some heavy implication that we might be taking a dip here, but it's not jumping quite yet. Alright, yep, that was a pretty good instinct. Do not hop in that drink. Can I duck under that? Yes, we can. Oh, okay, alright, no problem. Alright, wild jumping abounds. That's a pickle. We'll give it a continue, why not? Let's not be cheapskates, gang. Let's go big, because we're home. If you're not home yet, if you're tuning in at work, if you're doing work from home, hang in there. Things can always get better as long as you keep going. Alright, that was quite lucky. Lucky the leprechaun. Must be stopped. Wait a minute, what we got here? One of the demon barbers. There we go. Very neat enemies. Let's just keep going right. Right makes right. This looks bossish. I like the look of this. Okay, I remember this guy. Something. Oh, and I'm doing terribly. That's fine. Just tank the hits. Whoops, a daisy. And at this point, there's no real reason to not have our magical shield up. This might be barking up the wrong bush here, but let's see what shapes out. Like that. Or that. Alright, there we go. Trophy earned. Fortress of Water Demons. Deep Sinker. This shard allows the user to survive underwater. Well, that's just kind of nice. Well, there seems to be some sort of a seal cast upon this door. Oh my. Not very good at swimming, are we, Dominique? Wonder if I unequip it, if I die or if I rise. Doesn't seem to want to allow me to unequip it at the moment, and that's fine. Let's progress and let's not horse around too much. All right, he's persisting just fine underwater, and that's good for him. That's good for enemies. Maybe we can turn these enemies into our friends. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's just keep wandering. Ah, come on! I assumed that was some area I could have explored. Ah. Man. That made me sad. It did legitimately get me, though. It's, you know, they talk about jump scares in movies and games. Well, you know, sometimes you just go in a hole that you didn't know was a hole, and that's, somewhat unnerving. Gotta believe something good would happen if I were to get up there. Perhaps once we have the double jump, if such a thing exists in this game. It usually does. Pretty thrilled that there's no underwater breathing meter, rather. Like in, perhaps Tomb Raider or Sonic the Hedgehog. Ooh, I don't really want to jump blindly here. I don't... Yeah, there's spikes down there. I always buy more potions. boy. Oh, you son of a gunders. We are all out of potions at this point. We got up and left. Now let's go right again. Oh my. Come on, X-Man. No, finally getting back to Monkey Man. I want to talk about the lead actor who I had also seen in The Green Knight. I wanted to talk about A24 Studios' Green Knight. Everyone loves to see a prestige picture on occasion. And I think a adaptation of an Arthurian tale would qualify as such. Alright, I don't really know where I'm going here. That's okay. I suppose you could call The Green Knight a Christmas movie if you'd like. Okay, I see what's happening here finally. Let's get this character out of the loop. And let's boogie. Let's keep on keeping on here, gang. Yeah, the Green Knight, Sir Gawain. Where is he, sir? Is he really a knight? This is just weird here. Weird zone. You know, I'm not going to get too much in the Green Knight. I think you'd probably know if you want to see it or not. Just hearing it's based on Arthurian lore and it's not directed by Guy Ritchie. Did anybody see the Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie? Did anybody see the Guy Ritchie Aladdin movie with Will Smith as a genie? I didn't see it, but what are you gonna do? I did rewatch not terribly long ago the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes movies starring Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, Rachel McAdams, among others. A lot of fun. I've read every Sherlock Holmes story. Believe it or not, all the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, at least. I heartily endorse the Jeremy Brett representation, Christopher Lee, and in just as high esteem I hold Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes. I think they're all great. Couple of points to Benedict Cabbage Patch, but I've heard he's a secret ginger who dyes his hair, so fuck him. Yeah, let's save that game, folks. Might have lost a couple of bucks, but we got the underwater breathing shard. What are we going to do with that? I don't know. We could, let's take a wander. I have not done any research on this game, although I did do an hour or two of offline wandering, because I'm the wanderer. And I wander around and around and around and around. Let's take this underwater shard and let's take a dip. Take the Nestea plunge. Okay, I thought I was going to die for a moment. Life flashed before my eyes. Hey, we got the Shoppy up there. Hey there, Sloppy. Let's see if we can get ourselves in. Build up inventory before the sun sets. There we go. Back into the drink. Alright, here we go. Alright, into the cave. I'm not too keen on the idea of switching that True Sight shard on and off constantly, so we'll let it go. If we don't get the best ending tonight, that's okay. That's something we can all strive for in our own personal time, perhaps. Although I gotta believe. Oh yeah, that's some treasure right there. The plundering. And suffering. Anywho. Oh, this infernally cycling moon will be the end of me. Oh, is it odd that it retains the style of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, yet it has the 8-bit music of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon? Discuss. Ruminate on it, get real angry and write someone an email, someone who doesn't care. Does anyone send emails anymore? What's a battle? Alright, my whipmanship is getting better. We're getting more attuned to the controls of this game. They're not the worst. Not the best, though. They do certainly control like a Castlevania game. A lot of enemies there, but dispatching them with finesse. Pissed off thing following me there. I don't know that I agree with that in the workplace. Alright. Yeah, stay away from those. Yes, best to press on. We press on nails. Keep an eye on the health bar here, and we'll use a potion, need be. We're not going to lose progress tonight, folks. We're not going to lose sleep over it. In the meantime, do have to recount a few more of the games that I played while in the year plus hiatus. Old Super Nintendo favorite, not necessarily one of my top favorites, but oh, the Wood of Sacrifice. Wood. Played a little, oh boy, I want to throw out a 1992 on this one. Enix's own Soul Blazer from their group Quintet. Might remember ActRaiser, they had a hand in that. They also completed the Blazer trilogy, Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. I've never finished Terranigma, but Illusion of Gaia or Illusion of Time, one of my favorites. But, Johnny... Yes? What about the Grand Stream Sega on Sony PlayStation? Hey, I've heard that's part of the series as well. They're all very loosely tied together. Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, or Illusion of Time if you're in Europe. Terranigma, which if you're in America, you might not have even heard of. Then the Grand Stream Saga is also possibly linked in there. I've never played that one. Terranigma, but at least started a few times. Left and right, left and right, left. And stay limber. Let's get old limber legs a walking. Old limber legs went walking down to Mellows Creek. What do we got? Another palace? Another town, perhaps? Oh, the Wood of Sacrifice. Oh, this all looks terribly familiar. Whatever, let's keep on keeping on. No need to bother with the old scarf dragon there. Or is it a soup dragon? Looks like a bigger than usual wolf. I'll throw a shield on and get the holy water out the house. Alright, that's why we purchase potions. Alright, there we go, by the skin of our teeth. Yeesh. Alright, so no safety net now, gang. Still got life. Get a Life starring Chris Elliott. Hey, here's some treasure. I just like that. Alright, Summon Circle. That's gotta be good for something. L2, conjure up to 2 magic circles, which can be used as platforms. Okie dokie. That sounds pretty important. Let's see here one more time. All right. Still trying to figure out the conjuring of these magic circles. Seems pretty important. Alright, so kind of like Girl Pale. Oh my god. Squitter the Spider from Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. Hold on one second. I'm a dope. Let's go ahead and head back to the first town. Let's head back to safety. Is it night or day right now? We'll find out in a second. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and use the Horus Eye to change night to day. Now this town of demons is no worse than any old town. Alright, look, it's not a moment too soon. The last bar of health. Ooh, we might take a dip in that pool, too. Count the number of times I say dip tonight, folks, and I'll send you a gift certificate for Dean's Dip. Offer expires now. I wouldn't have honored that. I mean, I like the Dean's Dip. Who out there likes a French onion dip, perhaps? Hey, hold on a second. Let's get to the shopkeeper here. Women be spending, am I right, gang? Is it funny to say things ironically? Alright, we can spend cash dollars. There we go. We're looking pretty good for inventory, folks. Got some fun weapons at hand. Looks like maybe we'll get one more weapon, one more passive. Possibly quite a few more skills. We'll see what shakes out. But for now, let's see if we can go for a dive. Let's have a swim. Nope. It was worth a shot, though. Maybe we can go upwards and onwards. Conjure up some of these platforms. I'm not too keen on going up there. Up there may be a treasure, though. Alright, just another plundering. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so you can really drop those platforms on a whim. That's not a bad thing. I suspect all these powers will come into play in the final stage. I'm sure there are 5 fortresses to unlock here. Alright, I've been wildly anticipating going up this staircase. Oh, I've been up here before. I don't want your filthy money. He says as he takes the money. R.I.P. to Donald Sutherland. I haven't seen too many of his pictures, but a big fan of Kelly's Heroes and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Both great. I don't own either of them. I think I prefer Body Snatchers, but who else has some good Donald Sutherland memories? Do you like those Hunger Games? Oh no! Oh, dumb. No, I never did see Hunger Games. Not because I'm opposed to it, I guess, but I've just heard it's sort of a tame version of Battle Royale. That's a movie I've enjoyed for quite a while, before it was even easily available in the US. Who remembers that, folks, when Battle Royale was too outrageous? A bunch of Japanese high school students killing each other. So long, Monkey Man. Yeah, Battle Royale based on the comic. Good comic. I like the movie. When I purchased the movie, it came with a copy of Battle Royale 2. I think I got about 45 minutes and shut her down. Never did finish Battle Royale 2. Maybe that's to my detriment. Maybe I'll have to give that another shake at some point. You folks let me know. You don't get Beat Takashi in there. You don't have any of the original characters from the comic or the first movie. It's just its own thing, and it's not great. But how would I know? I've never finished it. Could be the tops. Gonna have to give this Battle Royale 2 another... yet another dead moon. Perfect. Yeah, those magic circles are pretty fun. Not to be confused with crispy hexagons. That's one of my favorite generic cereal names. Marshmallow mateys, yeah, that's fine and good, but crispy hexagons, come on. Ow. So long, monster. Yeah, we're gonna try to beat this one tonight, folks. I mean, as I mentioned, oh dear. I have not perused any guide. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. Maybe through the, maybe if you all clap loud enough at home, maybe I can hear you and we can do this. Come on, put them together, gang. Come on. Oh dear. There we go, get the training wheels out. Reminiscent of the easy mode in Mega Man 9 and 10. Never was a big fan of Mega Man's 9 or 10. Oh, I think I can go. Ah, they did say something about going for a dip in that sand. One potion left. I don't really want to die. I want to find a new town. I want a new drug. Game is a little stuttery initially when I was playing the game. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm streaming online in 1080p, 60 frames a second. And quite frankly, I'm not surprised if there's a little hitch in the action here and there. But then when I was playing the game on my own, I was like, oh yeah, it is a little jittery here and there. Bad dog. Get out of here. Bad dog. There we go. Yeah, some of the collision detection. Seems like your attacks pass through the front of walls in a manner that makes you think, oh, maybe I can attack this wall, but you can't. It's just wonky collision detection. And that's not a bad thing. In what is essentially a huge indie game and DLC therein. I'm not too upset if there's a hiccup or two here. It's just not something I'm too worried about. Alright, let's I think this is a route we took last time. Oh, let's keep on keeping on here. Forward now. Until I fall in the hole. Just to be safe, we'll get the underwater materia on. Let's just right down here again. This might be the zone we were in last time. My playthrough of Final Fantasy VII back around 9/7, September 7th of 1997. Yes. How many years ago is that? You do the math. 27 years ago, I believe. Oof. That might be accurate. Anywho, I didn't know there was underwater materia, but I knew there was a 20-minute timer to defeat Emerald Weapon. Only had one Knights of the Round materia, and had a lot of Mimic materia on my party. So what do? I just cast Knights of the Round once, and mimicked the action over and over and over. Did it for nearly 20 minutes straight, hoping Emerald Weapon would not interfere, that nobody would make a move that would be Knights of the Round, not a counterattack, nothing. I'll be damned, it worked. My party defeated Emerald Weapon without it ever acting under the 20-minute time frame. I don't really remember what happens after that, but yeah, that was cool. I liked Final Fantasy VII back in the day. Very curious about Rebirth, but I still have to finish Remake. That's why we're not streaming the vids these days. Trying to beat the games that I've already got. Am I going the exact same route again? It might be the case, but yeah, I just want to beat everything that I own. I'm not even looking to really buying many other consoles at the moment. Just want to clear some of the old stuff. That's kind of the new mission. I was thinking, you know, maybe if there's some intersection here and there, something on the shelf is something I can stream. Maybe we'll do another special. But, you know, until then, mostly going to be radio sounds from old Johnny. But hey, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Big thanks again to Michael Groach Jr. for throwing a comment out on the Katamari Damacy series finale. Curious if I can stream? Yes, I sure can. Here we are for the, ooh, Summer Solstice Special. Ooh, that's a spiker. Well, yeah, I just hope everybody, is playing games on their own, having fun with it. Let's go on that drink. That looks alright. Maybe. Oh, these awful things. I don't like those guys terribly. That looks pretty suspect up there. Let's check it out, folks. Check it out. Oh, you bug. Oh, yet another dead moon. Perfect. There we go, a delicious slice of cake. You thought the cake was a lie. Well, we were wrong. Yep, yeah, we'll just walk right into him. That's fine. Ooh, we might be headed to a new town. Town at night. Neighbor, take flight. Alright, could be... Alright. I think this is a new town. Top shelf, let's... kind of just lurk for a moment. Still have our underwater shard equipped. Well, be careful, these villagers are plenty upset at night. But we can get a lot of remains. Uh-oh. Same time, we shouldn't goof off. We should make some sort of an attempt to find the save point. Find the lady. Ooh. Yeah, let's find that save point first. Too close. Oh my god. Alright, this is ridiculous. We're going to use the Horus Eye to turn night to day, because we can't afford to die. I mean, we can, but I really don't need that in my life right now. Hey, Wolfman. Get bent. You guys really got to do something about this rickety old town of yours. I'll certainly check out the shop. Alright, we do want to... Oh, double jump, that's a necessary one. We can't even horse around about that. Alright, now we've got, we're blowing the game wide open. Let's find that save quickly, and then we'll... That's a nice bit of information there. Thank you, sir. Oh, these demons and their lying ways. Whoa! So we can throw our platform down through a little double jumpster out. Yes, let's go ahead and get that treasure. Waystone, we'll take it. I wonder, could I go left over here? Let's check it out, gang. Let's wander. Let's go for a skitter. Hopefully find that save room before we have day turn to night. Let's remember to talk to all the villagers, though. All sorts of cryptic clues here, and these are all, thankfully, all stored up so we can keep talking to these folks. Grumble, grumble. Oh, there we go. Let's just get all the money. Whoa, alright. So we can exchange those organs for a little do-re-mi. 420, let's convert. Trophy earned. Organ trade. Gross. We're gonna buy everything. Let's find out how much cash we need. 300 at least. Small change. Alright, there we go. That should get us in the money there. Oh dear. Yeah, these goofy demons, they do have a sense of humor. I'll give them that. Still hoping to find that save room, probably top shelf. Gotta believe that standstill shard is, oh, there it is. Time stopper, just like the stopwatch in Castlevania, which nobody particularly cares for. We're all powered up, and wouldn't you know, we still have money to spare. Secrets hang over an icy cavern. That sounds very ominous. And there's that game save. Cool, cool. Let's get back to the shop one more time. I don't recall whether or not I exhausted my purchases. Certainly want to get all the potions I can. Then once alright, we're sold out, so all that cash we have, that's fine. When we inevitably die here, we can continue, only lose half that cash. Leave the rest in the organ bank. One of your organ banks from Sector 7G, sir. Alright, have we spoken with all of our friends? Yes, we have. Have we done all of our exploring in town? Yet to be seen. Trail of the Worm. I feel like Rob Zombie should be involved somehow. Maybe his Dragula could take us to the Trail of the Worm. Ooh, that was a hot spark. We're not even let's go ahead and throw that magic shield on. I think that's just kind of cool. There we go. That's an old Castlevania classic when the long, elongated dragons perish. They drop items. Sometimes they drop a lot of one item. Be it chicken leg, dollar bag, or maybe even a bunch of hearts. A bunch of giblets. Giblet dinner. Alright, we lucked out in that instance. Did not fall. What? The moon cycle is changing already. Oh, I gotta remember to use that double jump, folks. Alright, well, sometimes a double jump will take you right into the hole. And we're just gonna go ahead. As you can see, I am as cool as a cucumber because now we can continue losing only 58 paltry dollars. We've got all those cool powers. We're on what I feel to be the right path. And we get all of our lives back. For 58 bucks, that's a steal. So let's hit it, gang. Gotta be careful. Sometimes in Castlevania and Bloodstained games, you can walk on those bone pillars, or those cannons, whatever you want to refer to them as. Maybe caterpillars. Oh, I just shatterpillared. Well, it'll cost less to continue next time, huh? I've not learned too many lessons. I've dove back into the same enemy as I had last time. Almost got a poke in the keister there. Ooh. Too close. Alright, now let's take it easy. One jump at a time. We're not going to concern ourselves with those candelabra. I whipped one of the candelabra. Or as Dracula, as Drac might say, candelabra. Oh, the central well. Wellity, wellity. Gotta believe. Is that a hole back there? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Turn that on first and foremost, but I think this is the way to be. Ah, Cactus Ridge. Cactus juice. Alright, getting a little fast and loose. My own personal well-being at the moment, that's fine. Let's keep going, let's go left. As they say when going through hell, go left. Ah, the River of Woe. Whoa. Yep, that's Joey Lawrence's money plane. That's... better believe it, folks. I thought the darkness would never end. And he's back. Make sure we've got our underwater stuff going here. The sacred symbol, I believe it was called, the scuba looking snorkel. Let's just keep going. Oh, I didn't think that was going to pass through the floor, but it did. That's okay. That was a surprise. I don't know what that is, but that looks weird. Oh, if only I had a little more cash, I could have got this really cool looking shard. We'd have to give up the dagger, which I haven't used forever, though. Oh, extra life. That's cool. It's very cool. Alright, well, let's round up some dollars, gang. If we can. Holy Moses, alright. That scared the hell out of me. That's why these horror games are so frightening. Lake Acheron. Ack. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Give it a squirrel, as they say. Speaking of squirrels, and having already mentioned cereal this evening, I was a big fan of the Clusters commercials where the squirrel was after the cereal. That was always a lot of fun. Mix of animatronic squirrels and real trained squirrels. You gotta always have squirrels going for sirs. Well, we made it through that. No problemo. Alright, we found what I believe to be the last of the dungeons. Dungeons, manors, however you'd like to call them. Looks like a hot one in the old town tonight. Whoops. Well, we'll lose a couple of bucks. I would like to have that cool ice shard attack, but we're not going to worry about it. Maybe we'll buy it on the way back. Maybe we'll find someone who can do a organ exchange. We're going to keep going. We're not going to concern ourselves with the enemies terribly. We'll let them do their thing. Except this hot dog. Rolf the dog. The worst Muppet ever. Muppet creator and puppeteer Jim Henson had a very personal connection with Rolf the dog, even more so than Kermit the Frog, so... Oh, yet another dead moon. Perfect. So yeah, that's just a little fun fact, I guess. Rolf the dog, it's Jim Henson's favorite. He was one of the older Muppets. What is a Muppet, you ask? It's not quite a mop, and it's not quite a puppet, but man. Let's see what we got up here. Yeah, we were just gonna go for an ending tonight, folks. Oh, heard all the monsters were defeated in this town. We'll be very, very cautious. Seems to mirror the first town. We've got a save point. I'm super on board with that. Something's quite off, though. Alright, well, there we go. Is that building to something? We'll see. Where the hell is Whittlesey? Alright, well, there you have it, folks. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hey, bad dog. Alright, well, that might even call for a little break. Recharge the drink, recharge the spirit, the mind, the body will take care of itself. Jesse the Body and the Retro Bakery teaming up for their own line of edibles. Edible what? Well, you'd have to ask Jesse about that. But when we're back, we will continue Bloodstained Ritual of the Moon, Classic 2 Mode, Dominique's Curse, when we return. And we're back. Your pal Johnny Sixgun, giving the old Bloodstained Ritual of the Night classic 2-mode Dominique's Curse. Giving it a shot, gang. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get an ending tonight. All sorts of secrets abound in this Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest inspired bit of downloadable content. $10 over the price of Bloodstained. Is it worth it? Hey, you let me know. You let them know by voting with your wallet. I gave them $10 almost immediately. I want them to make a sequel to this so badly. Alright, now let's use all of our powers. We will create platforms. We will double jump. We will eschew these enemy encounters. So long, guys. Hey, Joe. How's it going there? Paul. There we go. We narrowly averted what was certain peril. Holy crow. Good thing those platforms are just sort of hanging on. Now we got more trouble. Incoming. Okay. That's okay. Come on, fire. You want fire? Come, take it from me. Go this way. Take the easy way out. Ooh, so long, hot dog. I'm gonna keep making jokes about hot dogs because they're weird. Alright, that was weird. I mean, that wasn't weird, it just happened. It's the sort of thing that happens here in video game land. We're not too worried about it. We're en route to what I believe is going to be the 4th mansion, or palace, fortress, whatever you'd like to call it. I suspect after defeating that 4th one, we can unlock the 5th hidden one. I got an idea where that is. Alright, yeah, we've kind of done so badly. Let's go ahead. We're gonna reload our save. We're not going to worry about losing all of our money too terribly tonight, but we're not going to flagrantly fail. We do have the 7-Up spot with us here tonight, although I'm not drinking cherry 7-Up, as I am known to do on more than a few occasions. But no, it's a 7-Up spot phone, the old telephone. Anybody remember when you would place a telephone call from home? Well, hey, here's the 7-Up spot. Make 7-Up yours. Oh, that hot dog. There we go. We'll just dispatch the enemies slowly. We will progress at a nice pace. No need to hurries. No hurries, no worries, as they say. I don't know who says that. Actually, I say that all the time. Whether or not I mean it. Oh dear. Oh my. I forgot about the double jump. Again. I get a grin. Again and again. That's alright though. I mean, we'll go ahead. We're gonna get some practice on this stage. I mean, not a game. Not a game. Oh. Practice. Just for that, we're gonna have some this Snack Club Tajine Chili and Lime Gummy Bears, artificially flavored gummy bears sprinkled with Tajine Chili and Lime seasoning, mild spice level on these spicy chili lime gummy bears. Kind of like the texture of them. Yeah, not quite as chewy and gummy as a regular gummy bear. And it's not as salty as I thought would be either. And there's a little heat. I'm getting a tickle. Had some curry for dinner tonight. That wasn't ultra spicy, but spicy enough that you knew you were eating it. Kind of like these guys. Not quite as spicy as the Jelly Belly Bean Boozled Jelly Bean Challenge. We ate that at some point, maybe during the Shaq Fu 2 playthrough in Season 2. Ruby Ruby Roo. Alright. Ooh, almost didn't make that. The screams of the damned have echoed in this place for millennia. Only Gremory's defeat may silence him. Oh, Gremory, the death equivalent in this universe. Oh, can't quite afford that ectoplasm. That's alright. Always want that max MP instead. HP, rather. Which is to say, I want the whiskey. Oh, that was... Alright, yeah, that was my fault. Gonna lose 47 bucks on that one. But that's okay, folks. That's why old Johnny took a few hours offline yesterday. Do some of the backtracking, the grinding, the powering up that would just have been so boring. I mean, don't get me wrong. This isn't quite Chico and the Man or anything. This isn't the bee's knees or anything, but you don't want to see those same levels over and over, do ya? You don't want to get wax in your mouth, do ya, Conan O'Brien? I don't know if any of you folks are fans of the YouTube channel Hot Ones. Or is that the name of the show? First We Feast might be the channel. Doesn't matter. Talk show where celebrities eat increasingly hot chicken or vegan wings and to answer personal questions. You know, it gets difficult to answer these questions after eating enough of these spicy foods. So you get some pretty interesting answers. Oh, that one got me. That one kind of upset me. No, I think even Season 1, I did that Night Trap playthrough. It was a disaster. But at the end of that, I had the one-chip challenge for the first time. That was toasty. It does cloud your mind, not the... I mean, if you want to get somebody to tell you the truth, you don't need the sodium pentothal, just get them the Pocky's one-chip challenge, if you can find it. Or is that illegal now? Jesus Christ, Dominique. Maybe we'll just relax for a moment. We'll concentrate on the game. We won't make with the yakety yak yak quite so much. Not this time. Alright, that was a botch job. Alright, there we go. Let's keep moving. Maybe we can find another town. Maybe we can find the next palace. Oh, and the moon cycle is changing already. That means it's time for the snack club. Snack spelled with a K. The K is short for tooth decay. There it is, gang. The fourth palace. Presumably gonna have to take on Gremory. And that's alright. It's not gonna be a pushover, but got my whiskey, got my spicy gummy bears, we got the 7-Up spot phone so I can give someone a call. Who are you going to call? This stream's brought to you by Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, available for video on demand, streaming 4K options. Oh my god. The name of the game is Get to the Boss. Get to the money. The great Duke Gremory revels in all manner of sin. Her dominion over the phases of the moon grant her a mastery of spellcraft. Well, that's just peachy. Kinky. Oh, that bat. Bat and eye. That couldn't have gone too much more poorly. That's alright. Ooh, I could feel that one as I fell onto the spikes. Just that sinking feeling. Sometimes you just know you've blown it and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's okay. Just come back from the blow. The death blow. Jerry, we're missing the death blow. Oh, there it is. A lot of sharp stuff in this palace. Alright, so let's get that true sight on so we can see these. Ooh, that was a good trick. Ow. Didn't go great. I think maybe overthought that one. Time to get serious. Time to play video games. Alright, we've got the pages down there, but we're not super concerned. Yeah, we're good. Suppose we could use a time stopper here, but... Oh, we can just duck. Yeah, that's it, folks. So that's why we don't stream anymore, because I said duck and made quack sounds. That's identifying the barnyard animal. Sounds is ooh, ooh, ooh. And that's also, we've got the ape sounds of the monkey man. All the barnyard friends and the zoo friends are here tonight. So let's do it. Let's see if we can blast through this last fortress here, then progress to... Okay, this is probably the last of the 4. And we hit the floor for number 5. I know a lot of the Metroidvania games these days just, oh, I am a dope. A lot of them very similar looking and this, that, and the other, but, ooh, damn. Might as well just take the death on this one here. No, I've been very curious about the new Prince of Persia. Was it the Lost Crown or whatever? There's a couple of them now. 2 Prince of Persias at the same time, and then the supposed remake or remaster of Sands of Time, which is a pretty cool game. Oh, cake, delicious. Yeah, these gummy bears do have a nice little bit of spice to them. I like that. Also a big fan of the chocolate-covered gummy bear. Not as big a fan of the Pooh Bear, the Winnie the Pooh serial killer bear. Got those public domain murderous Winnie the Pooh movies now. I believe a Steamboat Willie is also in production, since that copyright has also lapsed. Pretty devoid of creativity there, guys. I don't know. I've heard nothing but bad about these things, but I don't know if somebody thinks it's funny or gets some entertainment out of it. That's fine. Ectoplasm. Alright, so there we go. Located our merchant. Let's see if we can now find the boss. Let's get a fun power and let's get the hell out of here. Thought I was going to jump downwards through that loading platform, but that wasn't the case. It taught me a lesson that I can actually dash on those things, so that's alright. Ooh. Kinda want that treasure. Ow. She is a stone cold fox. Yep, gotta hope there's some sort of rare petrification here. Sometimes you get petrified in Symphony of the Night, for example, and Alucard's statue will not resemble him, but a giant gargoyle. It's kind of cool. Or maybe anyone ever play Kirby Superstar on the Super Nintendo? I happen to have the DS version myself. I mostly played the SNES version. And in the Great Cave Offensive, Kirby, he's one tough cream puff, and he can transform using the rock ability in... Oh, all that for the Ofuda charm. Ofuda. Yeah, every now and again, Kirby will turn into Samus or Mario, and it's pretty cool. Let's just keep going. Let's use a potion here. And, with the H, we just got this darn thing. Let's just use it. It might have been wasted. I probably could have used that during a boss, like the last boss. Okay, that's okay. Like I said, we're just having fun with it tonight, folks. We're just going for an ending. Don't know if we're gonna get a good one. Don't know if we're gonna get one, but we're gonna give it a shot. Uh-oh. Oh, off with your head. Alright, just gonna have to probably regroup. We're gonna restart this one. We're gonna go ahead, get back to the beginning, get back to basics. Get into one of these spicy gummy bears. Alright, off to the shaky start. Oh my god. Alright, probably shouldn't have. Alright, let's go ahead. We've already shit the bed on that one, so let's try it for real this time, gang. We're hoping it doesn't turn into a three-parter. It's just going to take a little more resolve. Got to stay focused, stay suave. Gotta say the load times do leave something to be desired, but hey, you can't win them all. Hard to optimize a game when you gotta put it on so many different consoles. Oh, I'm a dope. I just don't understand how to read that. It doesn't matter. Keep on moving, folks. And there we go. The moon exerts control over Limbo in odd ways. Might this be the nearest link to the human realm? Yeah, probably. All right, let's make some progress here. Some progresso soup. Stream is also brought to you by Progresso Soup. Super good. They didn't give us very much money, that's all they get. There we go, I'll take a posh. No camosh, just one posh. Let's get loosened up, folks. Shake out the sillies. That was a good trick. For the record, I think I've seen better looking doors in Castlevania Dracula X. I don't know if that's a zinger or not. You tell me. There we go. Let's start making some progress again. Alright, let's get that invincibility again. Let's not horse around this time. Let's not use it. Oh, I'm a dope. Homer is a dope. Alright, let's get back down to it. Let's get down to it, poppers. Let's get back to talking about physical media, folks. Oh, shit. Should have been paying attention to using a potion, perhaps. I do have a pretty nice version of The Warriors from Arrow Videos. Arrow Video, rather. Arrow Videos, we make all the best of the videos. Oh dear. Alright, we made it despite myself. No, Arrow Video has a nice 4K of The Warriors out there. You got the original theatrical cut, which doesn't have the weird animated, oh shit, comic book segues that nobody really appreciated from the director's cut, or extended cut, assembly cut, whatever you want to call it. I call it cut below. But for quite some time you could only get warriors either in that weird... Oh, shit. Sandwich. What the H is that? I'll use that Footed Charm right now. I'm not gonna learn any lessons. Just not doing great here, and that's okay. Potion, all right. Now we're back on the trolley. Couple of axe knights, nothing old Johnny can't handle. Let's do it, gang. Let's regroup. We're making some prog now. Just left the return route. Or is this a boss? Looks bossish. There we go, that was simple. Alright, there we go, there's our death here. What do we got? Alright, the health's going quickly here. May have made a pretty big blunder here. Alright, we were able to, trophy earned, Gateway to Abyss, Dimension Shift. Teleport a short distance, even through solid walls. Neat. Oh, that was brutal, though. Let's keep going, gang. Let's just see what shakes out. Alright, that's pretty scary. That teleport does not work great unless you have 3 hands. Oh dear. Oh my, that's alright. We got, alright, just gotta think hard, gotta think correctly. Alright, between the platform creation, the teleporting, the double jumping, my brain's starting to explode. Oh, for the love of Mike, let's go ahead. With all 4 of the Dukes defeated, and all these cool powers, let's get the fuck out of here. I suspect going through all the castles and getting the 16 pages of the Book of the Asshole will net you what I assume is a good ending. However, I'm a bit busy at the moment, guys. We got monsters to kill. We don't need good endings. Alright, I thought this was a safe room. That's not the case. That's okay. Essentially, we're coming back to the first town, gang. We're gonna restock the coffers. Get that inventory refilled, and then we're gonna head to where I believe we're gonna find the end of this goofy game. If that's not the case, then this could still turn into a 3-parter. Alright, we've bought up everything we can. Still got a Hondo to spare. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, map's looking pretty good. Yet some foggy zones we probably could still explore if we had the time and the patience. However, I want to go up to this green zone in the top right. I think I'm possibly blocking the, yeah, I think we're blocking another one of those skull icons. It indicates, yeah, there's a palace up here and it needs to be taken down. So let's mosey. Let's go to that clock tower. It looks pretty close. Using the waystone, we will go ahead and use the fast travel system in this game. Alright, and we'll boogie from here. We'll get a couple of bucks. Couple of bucks for the road, why not? It's gas, grass, or ass. Am I right, guys and gals? Friends of the road. Descent to Wrath. Alright. So I think we're on the right track. On the right track, perhaps? Hey, we can finally get this treasure chest. Oh, all that for the plundering. What a whizzer. Don't even know I bought that. That's fine. So yeah, the teleport is kind of cool. If we wanted, we could go back. We could get that cool ice shard. That's a really cool ice spell that would be pretty handy. Especially against that last boss. But we just kind of cheated our way through the boss, and that worked out okay. If it's built into the game, it's not necessarily cheating. Ooh, I've been looking forward to this treasure for a while. Ooh, fancy bag. Well, it's a key item that, quite frankly, I don't understand that reference, but that's something that I'll have to discover in my own time, I think. Okay, just kind of falling apart again. That's fine, as long as we regroup. There we go. Let's take the top. Let's take the high ground on that one. There we go. Just some good old-fashioned platforming and flopping. And there we go. Here's the zone I alluded to much earlier in tonight's stream of Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Classic 2 mode, Dominique's Curse. There we go. We got Dr. Wily's castle emerging. And this is probably it, folks. As I mentioned earlier, I suspect you have to get all 16 pages of that book in order to get the good ending for this thing, and I'll leave that to you and you good people in your spare time. I might do that on a rainy day. But for now, into Bale's Castle. It's like pandemonium. It's like Toys R Us. It brings out the boys in us. Toys and fluff. Come on, hot stuff. Hot stuff. Oh. It was all much more complicated than I feel it needed to be. That's okay. That teleport's not seemingly very useful here. Seems it might makes right as usual. Oh, it's a bug. Hey. Hey. Alright, that didn't seem to pay off. That's fine. Since we're at our last life, I'm not super interested in using up any potions or anything like that, but we'll see. Who knows? A friendly merchant might stumble upon us. I don't like that route. Oh dear, maybe that's the only way to go. Alright, well that's okay. That was a good learning experience. I wonder if we can bust open that wall over there. Oh, alright, that's fine. Hey, we just got to continue right there. Ow! Right in the rump. Come on, Dom, let's boogie. Let's quit horsing off here. Ow. Ooh, I don't like that spot so much. I could live with this. Hey-oh, ho! Hey, that works for me. Let's skedaddle. Oh, you bug. I believe the Guts referred to Puck as a bug more than a few times in the manga and anime Berserk. One of my favorites. Pretty rough one. Violent as all get out. And let's come on, we got 3 Oh, I'm in dope. Oh, where are we going? What's the plan? Alright, there we go, just kind of night crawling around there. Ha 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 ha. Quite the treacherous zone here, but that's appropriate, being the presumable final stage. Oh my. Oh, guys, come on. Come on, team. Oh. Have mercy. Alright, so that hunch was correct at the very least. Fuck you, Medusa head. Alright, this will probably be something I can't afford. Well, it's a teleport. Can't afford not to teleport around in the final stage. Here we go. Let's defeat that puke. This could be bossish. Let's take a gander. No, not quite. Not so lucky. Oh, come on. We were making some pretty good headway there, but I ran out of space. That happens. It's okay. There we go. Just keep walloping those goofballs. And let's just relax as we do some of this cash platforming. Nothing too crazy. We don't have to worry about that. Ectoplasm. Let's not lose our head over this headless knight. Let's just keep going. No ninja. No ninja. No. Ooh, a cake. Oh, we got a flaming monster there. That's never good for anybody. Okay. It's just so much shit going on at once that hard to process anything. So let's just keep going. I bet it, maybe you bust through that wall at the end and come on out again. That might happen, I don't know. Okay, they're loading me up before the last boss, perhaps. We'll see what shakes out, gang. Your guess is as good as mine. Possibly better. Ice is making noise. Oh, I kind of want to go back. I don't think there's any going back at this point. Oh yes, why not? See if we got maybe a secret merchant up here or something. No? Kinda stuck here, guys. Ugh, weird. And they're still working out some of the bugs. Alright, see what shakes out. Oh, hey, Bale. I'm kind of pissed off or something, but yeah. Alright, I guess I am doing this. Had to make sure. Alright, 3 ethers, couple of potions. And the bone zone. Let's just start doing stuff and see what shakes out. Oh, get out of there. Oh dear, that did not go as according to plan. Oh, and we've used up all of our treasures. Who knows, folks? We might even just call it tonight and come back with an ending at some point this weekend. Hate to leave you hanging like that, but man, this... Okay, no, let's not give up yet. We'll just see what we can do. Yeah, nothing we can really do other than reuse some other... refill some weapons and, you know, get good. Oh, alright, that's the old snake in the grass there. I mean, any time of the day I can go right back out that door and go get some more potions. Or we can just beat this guy. I think we're going to stick with that unholy water. We're just going to try to do our best, folks. Let's go for it. Let's not despair. Behold my true form and despair. If anything, this dirty-ass monster should be the one scared. Oh, he's pissed. Kind of stuck in no man's land there. going to give it a better shot if we're more properly equipped. See, if I were making a game, I would like... Ooh, that wasn't bright. I would hide a shop behind that waterfall of magma, but they didn't do that. We'll at least poke at the boss a couple of more times, folks. We'll see if we can discern any patterns or anything the like, but might come back for round 3 just one last time. Trilogies and what have you, blah blah. No, just feeling a bit drained, and I think coming in with a better strategy might be our best option. Who knows? I might do some offline grinding. So this is it, folks. This is the one. Either we take Bale down, or I'm coming back like a clown. This is as Chief Areno would call Last Lemmings. Or is it? Oh, it's so hard to run away from a challenge. No, it's not. Yeah, I've just the motivation has just failed, as have I. Oh, where the hell? I don't even see where Dominique is. This is a disaster. What is going on here? Yep, it's come to that point, folks. This isn't a fail. This is not a fail. We'll be back one more time, possibly with the good ending. Will I do some homework in the off time? Will I come back stronger than ever, or going down for the count? We'll find out probably next Tuesday. But thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you again next time. Hopefully we'll be a little more revitalized, have some more spunk in the trunk. Oh, that was junk. That's enough. That will do. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Until then, this has been your pal Johnny Sixgun of the Twin Cities Game Club, and We'll see you real soon. Ta-da.